Hello, this is Jacob Bolton, Associate Pastor of Christian Formation at Westminster Presbyterian Church in Alexandria. Every 2 years, our denomination, the PCUSA, Presbyterian Church, United States of America, has a large gathering called the General Assembly. General Assembly, or GA for short, is great fun if you're going to reconnect with old friends, experience and learn some of the new things that the church is doing. If you want to see a new city or participate in one of the myriad of roles that General Assembly offers. Though some call it a week-long session meeting, I have grown to really enjoy going to GA. I've personally been to 3 of them, in Detroit, in Minneapolis, and in Portland, Oregon. And I follow along with the goings-on with a handful of my church buddies from around the country. This summer, just next month actually, GA is slated to commence. It was going to take place in Baltimore, and I thought it would be great fun to bring a group of us Westminsterites, Westminster-Arians, Westminster's finest, I don't know, a group of us, up to Baltimore for a day of GA exploration. We could see the committee work and experience the church in action. We could check out the large exhibit hall where displays about numerous denominational ministries teach everyone about what we collectively do in our world and where that special offerings money goes. We could even see the phenomenal worship experiences that take place at a General Assembly. Imagine 2,000 Presbyterians worshiping all together. And little tidbit about GA worship, there is always a huge handbell choir, and it's impressive. But GA is not meeting in Baltimore next month. After contemplating how to hold General Assembly, maybe moving it to the fall, punting it all the way towards next year, it is going to occur in the virtual space, basically transforming from a week-long session meeting in person to a week-long session meeting over Zoom. I'm not sure how they're going to incorporate the handbells. And my old go-to for GA worship was a friend of mine named Chip Andrews, an incredible musician from Arkansas who had actually led the music at every General Assembly since the late 1980s. 18 months ago, Chip died of cancer. And so not only is the gathering that's taking place going to look different, going to feel different, so too will the music. GA is taking place, but the entire thing will be different. Our lives are taking place, but in a much different space currently, aren't they? At our digital dessert and dialogue event last night, which by all accounts was a fantabulous event, even our guest speaker, Pete Enns, lamented that he wished he could see people's faces, not only to best see how they were engaging with the material that he was presenting, but also to see how they were asking the questions that they asked. But as we read in Isaiah, in the epistles, and in the revelation of John, God is doing something new. Dare I say, how we experience God is being reimagined, even for something as gargantuan as a General Assembly. Now, we can still check in on General Assembly, even now from the comfort of our very own personal internet connection. It will be an interesting meeting, one that some of us will get a preview of during next week's Digital Presbytery meeting, here happening in the National Capital Presbytery. And as we move into this new thing that God is doing, I find comfort that we're all moving into this space together. It isn't only that we learn about something, but what can we learn from something too, isn't it? Even as God does this new thing, even right now, we know that God is present, and so too are we. Much love. Hold fast.